I, as chairman of the DGYO Youth Orchestra, welcome you all to tonight's concert by some of our top players in the orchestra. We're very much looking forward to presenting our music to you. Over this last few months, when things have gone quiet in some quarters, there's been music playing across the Friesen Gallery by our young players who have enjoyed having music as their hobby. And we're very quick to volunteer to perform for you this evening. So a big thanks to all the players in advance for your contributions to make tonight's evening a special evening of music. We're privileged to have you all. It's really great of you to volunteer for you to play for our audience, and it's lovely to see over 40 people with us tonight. So great. We're all looking forward to this so much. So thank you, the players. Thank you, the audience. Thank you, the parents as well, for coming along tonight and for being in attendance at the rehearsals as well, to just to help sharpen the audio settings and so on for us. So between us all, we've had some great rehearsals over the last week and a half, and really looking forward to this evening. So I'm going to pass you over now to Jane Haney, who's of course our musical director and your conductor, and Jane will take you through the evening. So enjoy the evening, everybody. Jane.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm so looking forward to this. There's been quite a lot of preparation for it, and the players have been amazing, very, very patient. So let's get the show on the road. Hi, Larry. Thank you very much for opening our show tonight. I just wondered, have you had many opportunities to play solo cello before in front of people, or is it normally in an orchestra?
Yeah, I've played for my school and the Carlisle Festival.
Yes. And is this the first time you've played something completely by yourself without accompaniment?
Without accompaniment, yes, this is my first time. But
Yes.
yeah.
Great. Would you like to introduce what you're going to play and then perform? Thank you.
I'm going to play Berets 1 and 2 from Bach's Suite Number 3.
Bravo, bravo. Well done, Laurie. Well done. Thank you. So next up is Isla. Tell me, Isla, what made you want to play the trumpet?
Well, so there was the RSNO went and visited my school, like in primary school, and some of the instruments that they brought along were really interesting. Like, for example, they had like a hose pipe, like a garden hose pipe, sort of like a mouthpiece on it, and like I found all of their different instruments really cool, and I liked basically the hose pipe and the trumpet the most. And you can't really play a hose pipe, so I decided to go for a trumpet.
I think the trumpet might be just a little bit easier as well.
Yeah.
More notes anyway. Great. So can you tell us what you're going to perform tonight? And then
I'm going to be playing Free Air by Bach from his Suite Number 3.
Well done.
bravo, Isla. Well done. Very well done. That's not an easy piece to play, especially on trumpet. So hats off to you. Well done. Well done. Okay. So next up, Amy. Are you there, Amy? So Amy, you're going to play a special piece today, aren't you? Something that means something to you? Is that right?
Well, I was born in Ireland and it's a traditional Irish piece.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And there's also something kind of special about your accompaniment as well, isn't there?
I accompanied myself with piano. I play the piano and the violin.
Wow.
I think that's quite kind of smart, Alec, isn't it? You know, I mean, how can you play the piano and the violin at the same time?
I recorded the piano.
Oh, right. I see. That's really clever. That's really clever. Well done. So would you like to tell us where you're going to perform and then play for us?
I'm playing the Road to Donegal.
Jamie, is you looked as if you were really enjoying yourself. Yes? So that was very, very well done. And thank your accompanist as well. Well done, bravo, well done. Okay, so to end the first half, we have Shannon. You come quite a long way to Dumfries, don't you? When we have rehearsals for DGYO.
Yes, I come from Monreath near Port Royal.
So what time do you have to get up to get to rehearsals?
Well, usually the same as a school day, 7 in the morning.
In the morning. Wow. And do you kind of eat your breakfast in the car and things, or are you kind of warmed up before you get in the car? Or
Usually it just operates like a school day. I have to be away by 8, same time as my school bus leaves. So it just runs on the same schedule. So that's...
I mean, it's really good that you travel that sort of distance for the rehearsals. You know, a lot of players travel. I know Will later on from Langham. That's quite a distance as well. So would you like to let us know what you're going to perform then and play away?
Right, I'm playing Mozart's Andante in C with accompaniment.
Well done, Shannon. Bravo. Donald, just
Yes.
you recently joined the orchestra, didn't you? And
Yeah.
you've been quite an asset because we now have 2 clarinets, and that's been really, really nice. What's been your favourite piece so far?
Well, I really actually liked the Great Gate of Kiev by Mussorgsky. I quite liked how it was like nice and pounding, and I liked the loudness of it really.
Yeah, it's a very powerful piece, isn't
Yeah.
it? Maybe we can play it again sometime because it's a very popular piece of music to play.
You know, Don, that was my favourite. When I was in the youth orchestra many, many years ago, that Gate of Kiev was my favourite piece as well. That's a, yeah.
Oh,
That's nice. And you like playing in the orchestra, do you?
yeah, I do. It's very nice. It's nice to see everyone playing together.
Well, hopefully we'll play together soon. We'll get back to it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you like to announce what you're going to perform?
So I'm playing Air on a G String by Bach.
Donald.
Yeah.
Do you know what that piece was originally written for? Do you know what?
The violin.
The violin. The violin. So it's very good. So it's quite hard for, like, Isla played on the trumpet as well. It's really hard, the breath on a wind instrument to stay that long. So you did very well. Very, very
Thank
good.
you.
Good. Right, next up is Lucy. Hi. I've got to find you. Hi, Lucy. There you are. How are you doing? So I remember you, because you only joined the orchestra about less than a year ago, maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
Is that right? And well, it was, you came to the side by side with the Solvay Symphonia, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And what was your first thoughts about sitting in the orchestra like that, in the middle of violins?
And it was really good because you got to see all the professionals doing it. So yeah, it was really nice to see them doing it as well.
And I think you were sat beside Wilson for a while, weren't you?
Yeah.
How did you find that?
It was good, yeah.
I heard that.
It was good to have that as well, because if I was struggling on something, I could just whisper to Wilson, "Hey, what does this mean?" Or yeah.
So he was a help, was he?
Yeah.
You kept me right, didn't you? You stopped me from getting lost many times. Yeah.
Lucy apparently is a really good counter. She just
Very good.
keeps
Yeah.
going regardless and keeps the rhythm going. So that's fantastic. Okay, Lucy. So what are you going to perform today for us?
I'm going to play a combo of a reel called Cooley's Reel and a waltz called the Golden Wedding Waltz.
Well done.
Bravo, Lucy. Bravo, bravo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so next we have Andrew. Andrew, I think it's amazing because the DGYO was going for about a year and we were all saying, gosh, we really need an oboe. We really need an oboe. Where's an oboe? Where's an oboe? And then suddenly Andrew comes along and it was so fantastic to have you in the orchestra. Really, really lovely. And then you came and we put you on the spot and you played Peter and the Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What was it like being a duck?
All right. I think yeah.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I thought you did marvelously because you haven't been playing that long, have you?
Pardon?
How long have you been playing?
About 3-ish years.
Yeah. And the oboe is one of the hardest instruments in the orchestra. It really is.
Yeah, I've heard.
And it's very difficult with the reeds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oboe players hate reeds.
Mhm.
Anyway, okay, Andrew, would you like to tell us what you're going to perform?
I'm gonna perform the Feather Theme by Alan Str. I do not know how to pronounce that name.
Well done, well done. Take a bow. Thank you. Well done, Andrew. Great. So now we go back to some strings, and it's Will. Hi, Will. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Have you been doing lots and lots of practice during the lockdown?
Yeah, I've still been getting lessons from my teacher through FaceTime, so yeah.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good. And what made you pick the Bach today?
Well, I thought it would be probably easier because it's unaccompanied, so we didn't need to worry about accompaniments.
Right. As a string player, I would say unaccompanied Bach is one of the hardest things you can do, truly. And I would, for me, I would stay clear of it. So you're very brave. You and Laurie have been very, very brave doing it because it's tricky. It's really tricky. But you play it well, so it should be a good performance. Yeah. So which Bach are you going to play, Will?
I'm playing the prelude from the second suite in D minor.
Very well done. Well done. Take a bow. Well done, Will. Okay, so we're nearing the end of our concert now. We just have one more player to go. I think it's all been pretty amazing, and I really do thank the players for volunteering to play and practicing, and to sort of in the last week practicing and progressing and sorting out all the technology and all that sort of stuff. So thank you all to the players. Our last player is, last but not least, Cameron. Come on up, Cameron.
Hiya.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you?
Cameron's great because he just kind of rocks away at the back of the orchestra and doing all this percussion and all this sort of stuff. It's great. It's really great. Cameron, tonight you're going to play drum kit, which doesn't often appear in an orchestral situation.
No, yeah.
So how did you feel coming from a drum kit into orchestral percussion, like timpanis and cymbals and all that?
I had a bit of background for it because I played in the Anne Academy School Band before, and I did a bit of that. So I kind of had been used to playing those sort of instruments in a ensemble setting, but it was a bit different. But it was quite good to be able to transfer some of the skills that I'd learnt behind the drum kit to playing in an orchestra.
But it's great what you do. I mean, for me, Pirates of the Caribbean was just so exciting.
Yeah.
And you were there absolutely spot on, rocking away. It was great. It was really good. So, what are you going to play for us tonight?
Well, I'm going to play, this is a piece, it's quite a nice piece. It's a blend of all the types of music that you'll find in Brazil and those parts of Latin America. So, and it's called Brazil Overture. It's by a guy called Frank Salmons, and it's a really nice piece, quite very up-tempo and very fast and stuff like that. But it slows down a bit as well, so it's got a lot of variation, which is quite nice.
Cameron. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, sadly, that's the end of the show. I can't tell you, players, I'm so proud of you for doing this. I really am. I really am, because it takes a lot to stick your neck out and just play something solo, especially on camera, you know, when it's a kind of false kind of concert. But you have all done amazingly well, and I thank you. I really do thank you. So hopefully we might try and get another Zoom concert, Nick, another new Zoom concert up and running, maybe in a month or 6 weeks' time. So if you'd like to volunteer again, try and persuade some more people from DGYO to volunteer, and maybe make a couple of videos for the websites in the meantime. But for tonight, I think that's all, folks. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the people that are coming to watch who are not members of DGYO. So yes, good night and thank you.